We're here. We're set up. We didn't do any of the setup. It was brutally hot, brutally humid. It took forever. We're holed up in the tent. We've had thunderstorms go around. Come on. It's probably not going to thunder and lightning a bit now that I'm recording. But been a little boisterous here tonight. And they've forecast no rain this week. None at all. So first night we get here, yes it does. It started about 7:30. And here we are. You can hear it on the tent. I won't be able to get a screenshot of this, but we're playing Candyland and other things here. You know,
We went back to the normal Candyland.
I fixed up a light, regular overhead light in the tent here. Runs down, plugs in over there. Not just a lamp on the floor anymore. Got the fan, but it's cooled down a lot. So, but we're here. There'll be more video to come. Good morning, campers. After a pretty raucous night last night, extremely hot and humid day yesterday, it feels right cool in comparison. Damp and cool this morning. You know, we have leaves and stuff all over the tent that blew around and fell and everything. We're cheating. We have a pot of coffee going on. Hey, there's nothing wrong with cheating, and this is not cheating if everything's available.
And the raccoons took my bubbles.
And the raccoons tried to steal her bottle of bubbles. I rescued them. They're on the picnic table now. But fresh pot of coffee brewing. Getting the daily meds out for the day. We're old people. We have to have a few of those. Okay, everybody, we're going to do a quick walkthrough here, or a walkthrough. I don't know about how quick. Storms last night, like I said. We set up. It was miserable. It was very hot and humid and miserable. It took us a while. We didn't video any of it because it took a long time. It was about half sickening. It was so humid, and you knew a storm was coming just due to the heat and humidity. So, we bought this tent. We had a small storage tent, if you'll remember. Had to get down and crawl into. This one's a little bit better. This is probably about 5 foot tall in the center. Got a little bit better door. We picked this up used for 20 bucks last year. This is the first time we've had it out. This is just to store stuff in. Keep it dry. It done well last night in the storms. This is made by, I forget, I'm going to have to, there it is, Great Land. Never heard of them. And there again, that don't mean much because there's a lot of things out there I've not heard of. Seem to do all right, keeping the stuff dry. Easier to get in and out of on us old people. So, of course, granddaughter Abby's got her play tent there. No, we don't make her sleep in it. She plays in it in the daytime. Let's go ahead and open this thing up and get it drying out. Oh, maybe. There we go. if it's got any water in it. Huh, surprisingly, very little. Just a little bit right there. I'll get some air in it now. You can see these silver tarps over these ends. One on each end. The one up here on the east end. That shields that sun from coming in baking your head when it comes over the horizon of the trees there in the morning, if you're wanting to lay in a little late. Also, bear with the breathing. Like I said, it's humid. I've had some problems where water will run down those slopes and lay in the seam between that tub floor and the side material and slowly seep through the threads. We've seam sealed, waterproofed it all around. Anywhere there's a seam, got seam sealed. Last night didn't seem to be the time to test it, so we went ahead and put this up just to shield the water. Like I said, we're trying to get set up. Storms were rolling in. That's a great sunshade of the morning. And multi-use there. We just didn't have the time, wasn't in the mood to test it last night. So we put those up. But anyway, 15 by 10, 15 by 21, 10-person tent. The 15 by 21 includes this green porch vestibule thing. 8.5 feet, right about it, is what the inner dimensions are here at the widest point. Get a look in here. Got the sleeping bags open, airing out. Fan going circulating the air, dry air. We got a table set up there, got a lamp, coffee, filters, another little fan, bigger fan. This does have a back door. Gracious side pockets on the one side, but not on both sides. Let's go ahead and make entry here. Great side pockets. One of the 3 LED battery lights we use. And of course this one, I showed a little bit last night. Good bright LED. We can change a bulb if we want to dim it down to a little dimmer light. But we put a queen up here. Sonia and Abby sleeps up there. Abby likes sleeping with Grandma when we're camping, and that's fine. Otherwise, when it's just her and I, we put 2 twins up here. If one rolls over, the other one ain't getting woke up, vice versa, and everything else. And of course, we got clothes. Her baby doll's up there camping. Another LED light hanging there. Got clothes, got toys, fans, we got electronics, and various personal items in our side pockets there. Now, I've got 2 of these twins, one on top of the other. There's a reason for that. Now, I sleep here. I'm not spoiled. We're testing. Last trip out, we had some leaks. That queen leaked some off. We wasn't sure if we had developed leaks or I just didn't get them sealed right. So, blew 2 of these up, put pressure on them, and we'll see if they leak out. And so far they haven't. So I think I just had a seal issue. Same with that one. So anyway, this is a peek inside. We can get the focus going here. There we go. A few personal belongings. Anyway, like I said, we're testing these mattresses to see if they actually had a leak or we just didn't get the seal sealed properly. And so far, it just turns out showing to be didn't get the seal right. Slept on both of those, not for the comfort, believe me. That wasn't all that comfortable trying to stay on 2 of those. But none of them's deflating. So we'll go out here and have a look. The old Coleman camp stove, built in 1993, I think was the date stamped on it there somewhere. Yeah, September 93. I probably won't be able to see that, but it's there. So we've had it since right after that, no later than the spring of 94. Coffee pot. Hey, if they provide electric, we're going to make coffee. Same with a fan. Got a few toys there. Chairs, fire pit, portable grill that I hate over there. But I still have it. Bring the boat. This didn't work out too well this trip. I got a tire going down here. Can't find it either. Have a spare in there, no big deal. But anyway, we bring the boat, hit the lake. We got stuff up here drying from the storms last night. And we keep the food stuff secured in here for the raccoons and other varmints. There we go. Focus. Sorry, folks. Food stuff goes in here except for the refrigerated. You know, it goes in the big white cooler over here. Drinks in the old blue, and that one's been around a while too. And the white one, the food, the meats, the food that's got to be chilled stays in the white one. It holds ice really well. We got one of the old Rubbermaid water containers. Not sure exactly what you call those, but we'll use that. Bring in the potable water, do dishes, wash hands, that sort of thing. We drink bottled water. We don't drink the water here, but that's clean water for doing that sort of thing on. There we go. It's got some patina to it from all the meals cooked on it. Boy, it's been a good one. Been a real good one. Like I said, we got stuff hanging up everywhere, drying out after the storms. So let me see where they're at. Hey.
What?
Where are you at? Where are you? They found another trail and sneaking up behind here. They went for a little walk here. Went up to the sky deck up there on top of the hill. And they've traced the trail back down and around. We're here in China Mart, or Walmart, doing something I'm against doing. But it's the best of the alternative right now. And we have the availability to do this. No, that's that thing we had and kept breaking.
I'm just wondering if it was something
It's,
a little bit better than what we had.
no, that's the same thing we had. Yeah. It just stacks together. Grab one. Size A. is 14 to 16. Looks like that. It's not been opened and returned. Doesn't look like it. Turn it over here, and here's the big thing. Right there. These don't last. I am going to wear these people out with this. But we're done buying the tarps that we can't get to fit and can't get properly tied down. 6 months down the road, I will return this and get another one. They're going to regret making these things so cheesy, but we need an easier way. We need a better way. To look at the custom made ones is many times more expensive than the boat was. Well, we can't do that, and we've looked into that. I can't justify that for that boat, to have a custom made one out of better materials. So the boat is valuable to us, but it's not that valuable. I mean,
It's not gold.
you know, many times over what the boat's worth and what we'd replace it for. So we have opportunity for one of these. We'll get it, put it on the boat. Now, a friend, viewer, and subscriber, where are we at? Hit on the big idea. Yeah, I've got one of these mounted back here where the water pools. We'll show you here in a minute on the next video clip. I'm going to get another one and mount it. We'll turn those inward facing. You know, when it comes to the longer term storage, I'll go to Home Depot. What?
We'll turn it this way.
Yeah. Go to Home Depot, any hardware store, get some 1/2-inch PVC water pipe, mount it, arc it over, and that'll make a big loop to hold the cover up, tarp, whatever we're using at the time. But we have opportunity for one of these, and we're going to go with that, so we'll be right back, because we're both tired of this trying to tie it down, the dark of night and everything else, and nothing lasting. So we'll be right back. Well, we're here. Go ahead and say it. You know, we put the boat away, only half covered. Want to dry out a little bit. The other tarp's all to pieces, as you've seen. Aggravating stuff. Let me see if I can get untied here while I'm talking. Oh, there it is. Okay, let's see if we can pull the right one. We're done a little early. Hang on, be right back. Yeah, I've always been told if you can't tie a knot, tie a lot. Well, she does. Yeah, we left a bungee hanging there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We'll save this line here. Probably blow away on me. But anyway, we're back a day early. It is hot. We have an extremely high heat index today. It is brutal hot. It's windy, hot wind. There's a line of stuff moving towards us over around Indiana-Ohio border. Last check of radar. But we got stuff coming at us, and you can feel that there's storms coming. We got a shower a little bit ago. Don't be conniving here. We're not doing that today. I mean, what's it going to... Yeah, you're looking to support that.
Yes.
Anyway, here's what I was saying. Here, this section is what pulls the water. I have a rod mount over there. Going to get one to put here. We loosen it up a little bit, turn them inward, and put the pipe across it. Make an arch. That never really pulls. That seat holds it up right here. Turn it around, and it runs back and it pulls in this section. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll be back. Let me see what we come up with here. She's wanting a little reinforcement here to hold the other cover up. I understand that. And it might and probably will work. Uh-oh, my fish brain app just alerted me. Somebody's got a catch in the area here. This wind, you can hear it and see it. Like I said, there's storms blowing in. Well, see what you got. Yeah, I know what it is. Like I said, when this goes bad in a few months, I will wear them people out with that warning. Done with the tarps though, done with the bungees that don't last, and all that sort of thing.
Gotta love these bags though.
Making me tired, fooling with all that. Yeah, I'll exchange this.
In a heartbeat.
We've never really kept the receipts, never really kept the box, because we figured it would last longer. But if this is what it comes to, this is what it comes to. And the wind's picking up. Like I said, we got storms coming. Its heat index is 101. We called it a little early, the trip. It was miserable, set and sweat. So here we are. She got a little plastic blister case she puts there to cover those points on that rod holder. The other ones are recessed so they don't stick up, protrude. This thing evened out here. We got a spacer to put in here. Anyway, to continue on, everything that could go wrong did go wrong on that trip, but not so much wrong, but it didn't go right. That tire went down. You can see marks on it there where it's running on the sidewall. Maybe. Anyway, it was down to the point it's running on the sidewall. That wasn't no good. Forgot the life jackets at home. They got pushed under the coffee table and forgot about. Overlooked, not forgot about. And I'm not going out without life jackets. Yeah, there's a fine in there and all that, and that's secondary to safety. I can't swim. She can swim, but she's not that healthy. And safety is paramount, period, first and foremost. If I get a citation for no life jackets, that's one thing, we'll deal with that, but safety is paramount. So, we had that going haywire. And it stormed, rained, and more blowing in. Like I said, the heat index is terrible out here. I don't know why she's spending so much time doing this. We get a tornado, that might come in handy. It'll act like a giant parachute and the boat will go sailing away. No. We'll get it strapped down good. Like I said, the plan, and it's not going to be today, another rod holder here, or over on the other side, get a piece of PVC, thin enough, light enough, 1/2 inch, whatever, 3/8, that'll make an arc, now to keep the weather off. Now a little rain is one thing, but getting set up for the winter. And like I said, I will wear these people out on that warranty. It's just going to keep going back. If it deteriorates like the rest of them in a few to several months, then we'll make it happen. But we're done with the tarps, we're done with the bungees, we're done with the ropes and knots. Although this seems to be taking a little longer. You doing all right, dear? You want me to take over?
I'm good.
Huh?
I'm good.
You're what?
I'm good.
Well, they're probably glad to know that you're good. I could differ with that. She can be a brat. She ain't always good, but anyway, like I said, opportunity to fix this, and I'm going to let out a little known secret here. Not so much a secret, but yeah, there's something I talked about her swimming and her health not the greatest with the pacemaker. There's something going on with me. We don't know if it's stomach, cardiac, or what. At the moment, we don't have anything planned till we see a couple of doctors, and I've got calls in getting the appointments made till we get to the bottom of this. It could be something stupid with acid reflux, causing real fluttery feeling in the chest, get lightheaded, really lightheaded, a little dizzy, and it could be a little AFib. During the heart deal and everything, they've noticed some rare AFib. Now it could be getting worse, but we got to get that addressed first, because I don't want to pull a header out of the boat
I don't want you to either.
or go down and die in some campground way out in the middle of nowhere. But anyway, we're going to get that addressed pretty quick. And until we're out of this weather pattern, anyway, we don't have any big excursion planned. And we'll have to go up to the ponds up here and plug for some bluegill. Any big excursions are temporarily on hold. So, and like I said, this weather ain't fit for it anyway, and there's no break in sight. We have high extreme heat warnings up for the next days to come. In the 90s, high humidity, high heat indexes. Like I said, I think it's 101 now. She actually broke a sweat. You all right there?
Yeah.
You don't want to damage those great looking knees. But that'll do. Like I said, rod holder here. We spin the thing around, make an arc with a piece of PVC pipe. Make sure we keep a hold of that thing. I've got the receipt tucked away secure. And I will wear these people out.
Yep. Well, I was going to put padding or something on.
Well, we'll get that next. It'll be all right for the next day anyway. You can see back here when the wind ain't flapping it, where this water tends to pool. It runs down here and wants to pool right in here. And that's where she put the little piece of tarp to brace it up some. But we'll fix that. Like I said, it's not today. We got 10 million things to do. We still got the tent to lay out and dry out and air out from the storms and rains we got while camping. And we'll be back. The very first one of those I got back in 2015, it fit like a glove. They've made them bigger. It was a perfect fit. And making them bigger, I guess, is not a bad thing, but like I said, the first one I ever had fit great. We have the tent out, drying. It's been this way for a good hour, good and dry on top. The bottom's what's wet, where we got the storms and rain soaked and wicked underneath. What we're going to do, dear, is we'll just unpin the upwind side, just flip it over. We don't need to undo them all. And let that bottom dry, and that'll be it. This is a big tent on the outside. Looks a lot smaller inside once we get all of our stuff in it. Big mega mansion tent. Out in the nice sun. It's big till we get loaded up with our junk.
Yep.
All of our glamping materials. Since the weather and stuff robbed us, it can't rain, wet, and everything. We're gonna make s'mores here. Everything is back home. We're looking at the aftermath, the resort, clean up, and put away of everything. Oh, we just went over and cooked s'mores with granddaughter Abby. So that's fresh on top and not quite properly put away. But we'll get this. This is going to be a couple of day job. Another tarp, coolers in here. But the aftermath of such a trip. It is so hot out. Tomorrow, heat indexes in the triple digits again, and Friday and through the weekend here. So it's not going to be pleasant. Anyway, we're tucked back in. We're cool. We have air conditioning, and it's all good. And we have the sleeping bags spread out here. Airing them out, drying them out, and making sure there's no body moisture trapped in there before we put them up. So, yeah, when you embark on a few days trip and want to be as comfortable as we are, it takes a lot. We'll see you next time.